you want to promote your business? Do you want to get yourself noticed? Well then, why not sponsor us? There are lots of different options to choose from commercial spots and on-air shoutouts, to interviews, and even putting your logo on our website. Don't miss these great opportunities to get noticed. Check out our sponsorship packages on our Facebook page or on our website, BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, what is going on? So,
I'm back.
Right, both of them.
Lord, they should have never let them back in the building.
Woo!
Oh Lord,
They should have never gave them boys money.
Never gave us money. I still need something.
on opinion.
Alright, so, it's Monday. It's 8 o'clock. You already know. Just a Bit Outside Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Kescia. And tonight, I am just so ecstatic and excited to announce my guest hosts who are filling in for Mark, my man Jimmy, and I got my brother Blue, Howard in the building.
I just want to let y'all know this the Frostburg connection.
Yes. Berg Elite. The Berg Elite.
Oh yeah, yeah. This connection go back like 20 years.
Woo! Come on, man. You don't gotta put that out there.
You know how tight it is right there. We're gonna have some fun.
We definitely gonna have some fun tonight. First and foremost, I want to shout out my co-host Mark. He had surgery on his neck.
Yeah.
And he's going to be out this Monday and possibly next Monday. But Mark, we certainly hope that you get well soon, speedy recovery. I spoke to Mark's mother. The surgery went well. He is currently in the hospital. He's probably watching us right now. He better be in recovery mode. So, Mark, enjoy that crushed ice and disgusting hospital food.
And ice cream, I guess. If they
Get the ice cream, homie.
right. And applesauce. And I'll talk to you soon, homie.
Don't take the black pill.
Also, on a more serious note, today is a day of remembrance. Today is 9/11. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. Gosh, how could I forget?
Right.
Howard is our, resident
responder.
Yep. So,
Baltimore County, baby. Truck 15, engine 15, all of Dundalk.
all right, so we salute you. And, we just had to say, something about 9/11. It's a tragedy that's still, how many years ago was that?
16 years now?
16?
2001.
2001.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
That, still affects us to this day. So, it'll be a day of remembrance from, here on out, forever. So we had to take a second to mention that. Okay, so let's get to sports. We have a awesome show lined up tonight. We have two very awesome, talented women coming to chill with us this evening. First, we have Chef Heather Smith, who is going to come and talk to us about food and tell us about her project 1234. So we are very excited about that. And we also have the owner of Baltimore's women's professional football team, the Nighthawks. We have Miss Tanya Bryant coming through as well. So, you know, we're very excited to talk to them. They both have really amazing stories. So, you know, we hope you guys stick around for that. Who ain't muted?
That's me.
Knowing we did the damn 30-second check.
Right.
Look, I did it, but I hit the Facebook button by mistake. Still, and started talking. So
with the videos right now, Facebook plays the videos automatically.
I was
trying to share it.
Facebook. Why you do that now, Facebook? I was at work the other day, trying to scroll peacefully, and the video came up, and I tried to scroll past, and they came out
all the time.
That's why you gotta have your phone on silent, man.
Right,
come on.
right.
Come on. Every time I walk through the door at work, it just automatically goes on silent. So we had a lot of stuff going on over the weekend. Let's talk tennis really quickly.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? Sloane
Stephens. Yes. The
Big ups.
U.S. Open. U.S. Open went down. Queens, Flushing Meadows. This is the biggest venue in tennis, which includes the great, awesome Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Yes, which is the largest tennis stadium on the tour. Seats 23,000 people. I had the pleasure of going up there about 2 weeks ago for the first round. I had a great time. Over the weekend, we had an amazing semifinal and
quarterfinals, semifinals.
Yeah, semis, all the way through. I mean, the second half of the tournament for the women was just absolutely amazing.
It's off the chain.
Crazy. Right. I was like,
did
anybody watch it? I think I was at work and I was like, I need to get to a TV. I need to watch this.
Right. Yeah, we had 4 American women in the finals. First time in 30-something years that's happened.
4. First time in 36 years in the semis.
In the semis, right, right. 4. And then we had a chocolate drop finals.
Yes, we did. So the semis, it was Venus against Sloane Stephens. Sloane Stephens came out on top of that matchup. And then we had Madison Keys versus Coco Vandeweghe. And that was another good match as well. And they rounded out the finals with Sloane versus Madison. And
yeah, everybody was calling for Madison Keys to win. Madison Keys is the actual ranked player. Everybody just thought it was going to go the other way around. It ended up 6-3, 6-0. Sloane Stephens' favor. That was a big surprise. I figured it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a good game, but I thought Madison was gonna would have won. It seemed like that matchup to me going in, it would have been the power and strength of Madison Keys versus the accuracy of Sloane Stephens. But I don't know, man.
Did y'all ever catch the background on Sloane Stephens? So she was ranked 900. She was ranked under the top 900.
Yep.
She came back from a foot injury.
Right.
She was out for 11 months or weeks. I can't.
11 months. You're right. 11 months.
She even thought about giving up tennis about 6 weeks before the tournament.
Wow.
She was like, "I'm done." And someone convinced her to just say, "Go in and try it." Now she's going home with $3.7 million.
I think her yearly winnings this year for the entire year was $300,000. With this one tournament, by winning it, she gets $3.7 million. $3.7 million deposit. That ain't bad.
Yeah, Uncle Sam got to get his share, though. So that made me drop down to $2.8 million, you know.
That ain't bad. That ain't a bad payday. I actually on afterwards, during the press conference, a person from ESPN asked her, because Howard, interestingly enough, you mentioned that she was thinking about giving up tennis. She was actually asked during a press conference, is this invigorating her? Is this win invigorating her enough? And she said, "Hello, did you see that check that lady gave me?"
Right.
So, $2 million, that should be enough to motivate anybody.
Motivation 101.
Right.
And I just want to make one quick point. I mean, sports, I'm going to say it's not about the money, but
hey, on the professional level, this is your job.
But what I'm about to say is, if you are a woman looking to become an athlete at the professional level, there is no other sport more lucrative for a woman than tennis.
They actually get paid the same amount as men now.
Exactly. So, Sloane, she got the $3 million. Madison, being a runner-up, she still got $1.5 million, I believe. So there's no other sport out there. I mean, they're getting contracts in the WNBA, but for the whole entire tour, there's money to be made there.
Right.
For the
almost
year.
Like PGA, like just for losing, coming in 900 plays, you still get like $100,000.
Yeah,
right.
It's crazy.
Right.
I picked the wrong sport growing up.
Baseball.
Right.
He was a baseball player.
Right. So we had Rafael Nadal win it out for the men on the gentleman's draw. How many does that make for Rafael?
That makes 16, I believe, total for Nadal.
16 total, 3 for the U.S. Open.
U.S. Open, 16 total.
My guys came prepared today, man. I can't believe it. It's great.
That's how this we talking about when you love sports.
Right. No doubt.
Interesting fact about Nadal's opponent, Kevin Anderson from South Africa. So he lost in the finals, but I was almost said an up-and-coming player. He's 31 years old. But for a player who's not used to the spotlight like this, not used to top positions, he was actually coming into the tournament ranked number 34. By making it to this finals, he's actually ranked 15, I believe, now. So gets a nice jump in rankings just by making it to the finals of this tournament. Started off number 32, and now after this tournament he's number 15.
Okay. So that was the U.S. Open. Very exciting weekend up there in Queens, and I think this it ends on a note where it leaves you looking forward to next season. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already hyped up for the Australian Open.
The Australian Open is in the winter, our winter anyway. Right. It's the Australian summer. So
the American women, I just can't say enough about these women.
Right.
They're definitely, I would say, ready to take the torch for when Serena and Venus step down. There's a lot to look forward to. Even, Sloane and Madison got a lot of burn, but, even Coco Vandeweghe, she looked good, and she had an impressive run as well.
Well, when Venus and Serena started, they didn't win everything. It took some time. So I think these ladies on the same track. So we're going to see how this goes. And I'm hoping to see more finals, more wins. It gets everyone excited. It's just like when Tiger got into golf, you start to see more people getting into tennis. So Serena Williams and Venus Williams paved the way. But it's good to see more people get into it. It's amazing to see. Well, did you watch that match? And I'm like, whoa, hold up.
Yeah, more people talking about it. Right, exactly. Yeah, and Madison Keys has been on a steady trajectory. Like I said earlier, she was actually predicted to win, and let's give a shout out to the captain, Venus. She had a great year this year. 37 years old. She had a great year.
And that semifinals match between her and Sloane, That might have been the best match of the whole
tournament.
Man. I mean, those girls.
They wanted it bad. They both
yeah,
wanted it really
it was
bad.
Awesome.
Yeah, and after beating Venus, it was almost like Sloan deserved that, man.
Right. She did, though.
Yeah.
I mean, she totally came back.
Right.
So, moving on, let's do our weekly WTF moment of the week. And this week, it is the Michael Bennett story.
Right. So it's actually the Las Vegas Police Department.
Right. Okay, so you guys, for those of you who do not know, Michael Bennett is a player for...
Defensive end tackle for the Seattle Seahawks.
There you go.
Him and his brother played each other this past weekend.
Yeah.
But just to get a better what's going on with Michael Bennett, he's one of the players who decided to sit and protest for social issues, not against the flag. Let's make that clear. Everyone says when you sit, you're against the flag, you're against the servicemen, you're against your military. That's not what this is about. This is about the social issues that a black man or a black person face in every day. And what just happened showed why he was sitting, and it was crazy that it happened to him. You know, sometimes you've been thinking about maybe he was pointed out, but you don't want to think that way. You don't want to think that way.
That's how I'm thinking. That's how I'm thinking.
It's a great segue, Howard. Great way to bring it in. Yeah.
I mean, you Seattle Seahawks is one of those teams who are known for, you know, making demonstrations, taking a stance. So, I mean, you know about Michael Bennett, you know about his feelings, you know about Richard Sherman, you know about Marshawn Lynch, who plays with the Raiders now. You know, I couldn't help but think in the back of my mind, like, okay, this is a player that ESPN puts on, you know, or whatever social media.
Bleacher Report, it comes on everywhere.
Yeah, at least once a week for this thing.
Well, let's explain the situation for anybody
okay,
who
all right,
doesn't know what happened.
Let's go back.
Go ahead, explain.
Go ahead.
After the fight in Las Vegas,
McGregor.
The Mayweather-McGregor fight a couple of weeks ago. There was an apparent melee and gunshots, quote unquote gunshots. The scene got crazy. Everybody's running, and apparently, what did the police do? They seemed to pick out the biggest black person that they can find. They kind of rustled him up, tackled him, had guns in his face.
And this the thing about it. He didn't fight.
Right.
He didn't resist. He did everything he was supposed to do.
Guns pointed in your face.
And the exact quote was, "If you move, I'ma blow your head off."
Right, blow your effing head off.
So,
wait a minute, hold that thought, fellas. When we come back, we're gonna continue this Michael Bennett's discussion, and we're also gonna have Chef Heather Smith with us. So don't go anywhere. Just a bit outside.
Out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
So now we are in reactive mode. You know, with our young people, we don't spend enough time working with them, preparing them, inspiring them, mentoring them. And so now we're faced with a generation that's like, I'm gonna do my own thing. Right. I have no respect for you, because what have we done to help them except to say that, like I was telling the HL7 that, you know, I get highly upset when adults forget that they were ever young, and the first thing they say is young people are up to no good. You know, well, you're not helping them. What are you doing to inspire them? Right. So to me, that's reactive, because now that they're in the street cutting up, now you like, oh, we need to do something with our children, or we need to start schools earlier so we can get them off the street, or we need to do this. To me, that's reactive.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
Thank you for tuning in to BeExposedRadio.com. Sit back, relax, and listen to this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
What does hustle hard mean to you? What does that signify in your life?
That's a lifestyle for me. You know what I mean? Like, true story. I was born into a family and a community of hustlers. Now, let's get focused right quick, because when people hear the word hustler, they confuse it with con artist or something negative. So they like to call people entrepreneurs, right? But the definition, and I'm paraphrasing, but the definition of hustle is forced movement or to be hurried, right? But we're not talking about just pushing other people. Sometimes you got to push yourself, and that what makes you a hustler. True story. So the thing about it is, like, when it comes to hustling, listen, quick story. I used to go buy juleps a lot, right? And my grandmother used to make me clean the yard, shovel snow, do things like that to go get a julep. But one day she was like, look, you putting all your money in someone else's pocket.
Word.
Save those quarters, and I can teach you how to make a formula, and you can sell your own juleps. You understand? So the next couple weeks, I saved my money.
Always a hustler.
Listen,
got to love
but think
everybody
about
got
this.
a grandma story like that.
Grandmothers are the natural hustlers because they were the ones who maintained and sustained our families through epidemics. You're talking Big Mama went through slavery and held it. You're talking Big Mama went through the Depression and held it. Big Mama went through crack and held it and still maintains it today. So if you don't think you come from a hustler, then you don't know where you come from. You understand?
That's so real.
I began to sell juleps, and ever since then, I capture a hustle. And a hustle is not a swindle. It's not a sneaky thing. It's up front. You're providing a need. You understand? So you're the bridge. If you're a true hustler, you're trying to be the bridge. If somebody's on one side and they need to get the other, you're trying to be the bridge, fill in the gap. So hustling is a lifestyle. It's not something you can do 10 minutes out the day. It has to be something you live.
Word.
Hey, what's up? This is Nate, host of the Artist Exchange Radio Show. Tune in every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m.
Can cover head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
Man, it is what it is. Man, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is.
This Fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the Writer.
Hip Hop K, check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio at 9/11.
Coming to y'all soon.
We're rewarding you for something you already do. Listen services in the Radio Loyalty Store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now. Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired radio show.
I'm just thankful this year I've dealt with, you know, some growing pains, and I've overcome some things, and I've also, you know, accomplished some things in the process. I've learned some things. Like, I've learned that, I learned that everybody loves your work until they got to pay for it. That's what I learned. That's what I learned. I learned everybody loves what you do.
The pay?
I mean,
not always.
Listen, the Bible says money answereth all things.
Well,
okay, and there is a place. There is a place where finances is necessary. And when you got kids, and when you got a wife, and then you doing everything, and you know you top dog at what you do, especially when you weren't in the same place you, like with this radio show, you ain't in the same place you were a year ago. Should nobody be coming on the show and not donating to your show?
Can you say that on my show?
Should nobody be coming to your show?
Can you say that in the middle of the live?
Yeah, make that a promo, please.
Should nobody come on this show without donating? That is a nice commercial. I don't care if it's $20.
Donate.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Join the club that gives you stuff. Hey, thanks! Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Didn't get a chance to tune in last week? Well, here's what you missed on the Artist Exchange radio show.
Being a stage actor, how has that prepared you for comedy?
Oh, man. I think that being a thespian definitely gave me a head start and an advantage over most of the guys that just go right into comedy. I mean, it's definitely helps with stage presence, memorization. Just, you know, a lot of comedians in the city, they don't consider every aspect of the performance, like what you're wearing, you know, how you say certain words, and being a stage actor, like I definitely, I'm thinking about every part of the joke when I write it or when I perform it. You know, like I try to do it as a performer without looking too stagey.
Tune in every Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. and every Saturday 12 to 2 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com. This is the Artist Exchange. Real artists, real talk.
What is hood respect? Family, life, work, love. We are all from the hood and we all want respect. That's why we wear Hood Respect. Available in men's, women's, and kids. For more information and ordering options, contact Instagram at Hood Respect, Facebook to Mel Martin Sr., and email at hoodrespect.tms71@gmail.com. The look you need is Hood Respect.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
One, two, since you know what to do.
Bars. Bars.
Bars.
Bars. Alright, sorry y'all, man. We's cutting up already. Okay, so we are back. And as you can see, we have a new face in the studio. We have the chef, Heather Smith. Give it up.
Give it up, Chef Heather Smith. Oh, yeah.
Are you going to do like the Millie Watt by you on camera or something like that?
So, you guys, let's pick up kind of where we left off really quickly.
Okay,
let's finish up that whole
Michael Bennett.
And we can have Heather join the conversation.
Well, I don't know if you've heard about Michael Bennett. Howard, you want to give like a quick little brief overview, please?
So, after the Conor McGregor and Mayweather fight, it was a melee in casino in Vegas. So the police responded, and it seemed like they decided to arrest the biggest and blackest guy, the most threatening-looking fellow in there. Well, we are just saying this, but it seems like that's what happened.
That's what happened, yeah.
And
it seems like that's what happened. That's what.
So
he happens to be a famous dude. Oh, lo and behold, this big black guy is famous defensive end Michael Bennett for the Seattle Seahawks. So, and he's pretty outspoken guy. So that's what happened. After the fight, a couple weeks ago, the shots fired. There's a melee. People run in. Police took him to the ground. They're holding guns to his head.
And granted, he didn't resist.
Didn't resist. He complied, and even though one was reportedly, one officer reportedly said to him, "Don't move, or I'll blow your fucking head off."
So after they got him in the car, so just to keep going, after they got him in the car and he said, "Look, my name is Michael Bennett. I'm an NFL player." Blah blah blah. They said, "We got to confirm this," which they have to. That's their job. That's part of their job. You confirm the name. So after they confirmed it, they just let him out the car and went, "Oh, my bad." Like this does not just happen to me. You know, he wrote a letter about what happened, and the first thing he said was, "I saw my life flash through my eyes. Like, only thing I could think about was my sons, my kids. They're not going to be without their father. My wife is going to be without their husband, their provider." And that just looks at a deeper way or a deeper thought how what goes on in these situations, even when you comply, even when you're doing what you're supposed to do. When people say, if you didn't resist, this wouldn't happen to you. So he didn't resist. They put him in a car and they threatened his life. Then after all this happened, no apology, they wrote a letter to the NFL to say, "Hey, you need to you actually need to look into this, and I think you should actually discipline this guy for being in the wrong place at the wrong time."
Yeah, and you know, the point that we were kind of just getting into was that this player plays for the Seattle Seahawks, who are very outspoken on police brutality, very outspoken on social issues, have been taking part in the demonstrations during the national anthem, not against the flag,
not against the military,
okay, but for social justice, police brutality. And one can't help to think that, you know, as I was beginning to say when we went to commercial, I mean, you see this guy at least once a week if you follow sports
for the past 4 weeks.
Yeah, when it comes to this, you know, to this topic. And, you know, he's one of those players that's been at the forefront.
Right, even during last season as well.
Yes. Was he targeted? You know what I mean?
Was this coordinated? I mean, it kind of, the way it went down, there are a lot of coincidences. And it just kind of leads you to think towards that, or just to toss that out there.
I don't know that I would go so far with my limited information on top of what you just shared of the situation to think that he was necessarily targeted.
Right.
That's such a big claim to not be able to prove.
It's a very big claim.
However, I think that there are some other obvious issues. I think that it's dangerous for people on the side of social justice to begin to think that his being able to say that he was an NFL player was like his get out of jail free card.
Right.
Because why does he have to be an NFL player? Why do you get to the back of that car and let me verify? You verify what?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Why was that enough to validate who he was?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you were the ones that played the sport for us?
Actually, they didn't believe him. They didn't believe him at all. He told him his name, told him what I do for a living.
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, the police, you still got to verify. No matter who they are, you still got to verify.
I'm not saying the verification. I'm saying he should have been treated just as well if he said, my name is Jimmy.
No doubt.
And I'm from wherever. I'm a tax accountant. You know what I mean? Like, that should have had just as much
weight as anything else. And unfortunately, that is a problem that you face. That if someone knows who you are because you have some notoriety, you know, you do get a link, some type of links, and that just happens. That's unfortunate. But you got some instances where it doesn't happen, which I do think is kind of is.
I mean, I'm not mad. If I were him, I would have flashed the jersey in that moment.
but the other thing I want to point out is that when Michael Bennett started his protests, he talked about his father, who was a former he was in armed service. He was in the military. His whole family are cops, or they're in depth. They're entrenched in first responders, military. So he wanted to make it clear, like, look, I'm not against these people, my family, my friends. This is what they do for a living. What I'm trying to bring attention to is that there are issues in this world that we need to address, and we're not addressing them. And let's remember that is what the whole thing is about. You know, we keep saying this and making sure people know this, but it seems not to be getting heard in the grand scheme of things. You can even bring up the Cleveland issue when the police officer decided that they wasn't going to do the protection for the Cleveland Browns. But do I think what they did this weekend was kind of cool when they had the first responders, the police officers come out all together and link up doing the national anthem? I think that's part of the protests. I think that's something that's bringing more light to the protests and why they're protesting, and to make sure people have a clear idea what the protest is about. Because you still have people thinking that it's about our military, it's about disrespecting the flag. No, it's not about that.
Don't lose sight of the whole purpose behind this thing now, and it was to raise awareness for social issues and social injustice.
But you know, kind of piggybacking off of what Howard said, that is what I want to see. You know what I mean? And when it comes to everybody, I know there are a lot of people out there who are talking about boycotting the NFL or boycotting the Ravens, this, that, and the third. Yo, let's start on the inside. Let's make those demonstrations. You know what I mean? To me, I feel like that's just as powerful as, you know, a group of people. I mean, let's face it. The NFL is $1 billion industry.
We talked about this 2 weeks ago.
Multi-billion.
So we would have to have, you know, the masses stop watching for it to officially, you know, to really hurt the NFL.
It was a 12% drop on Thursday.
There was a ratings drop.
But I think that was based because of the hurricane, though, what was going on. It was something more important happening than the NFL. And that's one thing that we should keep in mind. If you think this protest is important, do what you think is right to actually help make a difference. If you think protesting is going to make a difference, do your thing. If you think, hey, there's another way I can do this, maybe I can become an activist and help try to educate people about this, do your thing. It's more than one way to make this thing work. We just got to keep doing it. We got to get in the community and do this. You just can't say, well, I'm going to protest the NFL and think it's actually going to have the effect that you think it's going to have if you don't have the masses. You know, is it going to hurt a little bit? But it's just like a lockout. They're going to go, how long can you last without watching the NFL?
Right. So I'm going to give my unpopular 2 cents.
Do it.
Which is, I am a major football fan, and I am a part of the people who are choosing to boycott. And that's because I feel like there are multiple reasons too. So I hate when people simplify, and I'm not of the belief I'm going to boycott until Kaepernick gets signed. Well, you know, teams ultimately really might not have wanted Cap. that is again a big subjective thing that muddies the waters. I just feel like we do have masses that watch the game.
Mm-hmm.
If someone of, I say, maybe an entertainer that you follow, not you, but people follow, and says, you know what, you guys, we're not gonna watch on Sunday. Somebody could get folks
somebody would
not to
feel
watch
that
on Sunday.
like what Howard said, it's a 12% drop. Let's see if maybe those numbers are consistent.
12% is actually pretty
That's
significant.
It's
yeah,
significant.
that's more than what I mean, my
Howard
eyes
said
went
it's
up.
ill. He said something more important than football was going on. Okay, yes, it was hurricanes. So that really is. But I'm just saying, you can find something more important to do.
And I think that can be attributed to disinterest on both sides, actually.
We actually have a comment from Drew, that's who, my homeboy Andrew Jenkins from the Game Day group. Hey, what's up, dude? He says, what are we protesting for? Is it for Cat to get a job, or is it for a bigger cause, or is it both?
That's what I think. That's the point you're trying to make. Because you hit. Like, I don't think. Like I said, I think I got a lot of friends, a lot of buddies. I'm protesting the game. I'm protesting this game.
Yeah.
And then my question to you is, what are you protesting?
So you asked NFL's response to a lot of its senior players with their CTE, their concussions, their failure to give these women and families the money and medical support. Just the NFL as an organization, I feel like, come on, son.
They're not looking out like other sports have. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And those are valid gripes. And also as a woman, and I have several of my girlfriends who chose not to watch the NFL this year due to their handlings on domestic violence and rape, and there's a lot of things. I am just completely baffled that Roger Goodell even got an extension for commissioner, because I really feel like over the past couple of years things have really started to come apart in the NFL.
I don't think things are really coming. I think these things has always been happening. It just we have social media, you have news, so you actually these things are becoming to the forefront that you actually hear. They used to do coke all the time back in the day, and the only time you got in trouble unless you did something out in public. Right. Now, these days
got caught by the police. Yeah. I can remember growing up, especially in the 90s, some of them Cowboys players getting caught up with some stuff, or guys being locked up for domestic violence or having calls on them all the time. I think the difference now is there's the accountability. We have a lot of groups who are bringing these issues to the footsteps, to the feet of the NFL and laying these issues down and saying, hey.
But see, that's my main thing. What are you doing to handle these situations? And that's what I mean by things coming apart at the seams. Right. There is no consistencies. Even in 2017, how many years have we gone through this stuff like now? How many years has Ray Rice been out of the league?
But you know what the NFL chose to do? Make pink rhinestone jerseys.
Right.
Well, let's wear
some pink.
But look at the whole Zeke incident. Now, I don't know all the details. I don't know how everything goes. You hear so much on the news station that, the problem was that they handled it wrong because they didn't get certain information in. So now people are arguing about, he should be let go due to due process, or information didn't come in right because of due process. So that's why he should be let off of his domestic violence issue.
So this is a young player, the running back for the Cowboys, Ezekiel Elliott. In the off season, his girlfriend said she recounted a few different stories of how he put his hands on her, beat her up a few different times.
I heard about that, but didn't she backtrack and say it wasn't true?
She
did all types of everything.
This whole thing is hearsay and it's back and forth, but she didn't back off of anything. But
that wasn't his only incident, though.
There were multiple incidences, but there's also a few things of text messages or phone calls of her telling him, "I'm going to ruin your life," and different things like that. But so that's pretty much what he's talking about, and he was actually able to play in the first game of the season. He was suspended by
6
the
games.
NFL.
The game 6.
For
And
6 games.
And they said, look, and you know, he's a private, and the NFL's a private entity. It is not a court of law. So you don't have to be proven on a reasonable doubt. If they
can
think,
do whatever they want.
If they think this is a continuing trend in your lifetime, guess what? You're suspended. Now, this is what the people wanted. This is what the people wanted, that when you have domestic, because they fumble so much. We talked about the George Brown incident, talked about the Ray Rice incident, but they gave him 6 games. But you got some Dallas fans like, oh, this is wrong. This is why you let this man play. But you think about it, go, I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm not saying he's guilty or innocent, but something isn't right here. And Zeke has never really come out and said, I didn't do this.
Right.
He's always said, well, the process was wrong. Something happened in the process that wasn't fair to me.
Right, or bringing up some of those text messages of her saying she's going to ruin your life. You're right. Not one time I can think of him saying this didn't happen or I didn't do it.
Right, and let me clear something up really quickly, and I'm going to address that, Drew. He said his suspension is now on hold. Correct. That is correct. It seems as though Zeke is about to take the Tom Brady.
Right, but I think it was actually upheld by the arbitrator. But I think they found some kind of loophole to make him be able to play.
Yes, it was a due process about it. The process was
play this year.
behind it. Yeah, so
but I think the suspension
is upheld. It's still 6 games. They're not changing. NFL isn't changing, and they're not backing off of it. And they're gonna go to distance just like Tom Brady. Zeke will probably play this whole year. The next year, he's gonna say, "Yeah, I'm gonna go in and eat these games."
I feel the same way about non-standardized consequences as I do when I go in a store and the price ain't on it. I feel like you just made that shit up.
Right. It's almost like that, right?
I'm like, why is there not? First of all, like you said, the NFL is a private organization,
so they can do whatever they want.
Right. So
but they voted us in the CBA too.
If you were choosing to, whether in reaction to fans or just as creating climate and culture, take a stand, that should be standardized.
Hold that thought, Heather. That's the music. We're going to take a quick break.
Then we're going to come back and talk about Heather.
Right. We're going to talk about Heather. That's what she came to do. Right. We got her being an activist in here.
Where's the snacks at?
All right. Don't go nowhere, y'all.
Do you want to promote your business? Do you want to get yourself noticed? Well then, why not sponsor us? There are lots of different options to choose from commercial spots and on-air shoutouts to interviews and even putting your logo on our website. Don't miss these great opportunities to get noticed. Check out our sponsorship packages on our Facebook page or on our website, beexposedradio.com.
You are listening to beexposedradio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Check out this flashback from the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
That's the biggest thing, is just empowerment. Just get off of the begging line. Just be proud and just get our pride and our dignity back, because as a child, we're taught how to go and beg for a job. Our parents, they literally taught us how to make sure you pull your pants up. Me, I'm 6'7", so I'm a bigger man. I was always taught how to not be threatening or intimidate people when I go into different interviews or different scenarios. And so we're literally taught how to condition ourselves, condition our speech, everything, in order to go and beg these people for a job, because we know when we walk in the door, I have to tear down 10 stereotypes before I get past hello. So we need to eliminate that. You know, and we need to eliminate that, and the way that we do that is employing ourselves and employing our brothers and sisters. And so that's our mission, is group economics, uplift ourselves, because I can't empower anyone until I empower myself, and change from just being willing, because it's in my heart and my passion to see my people succeed and see us do better and change the social order, because I know that we are not supposed to be on bottom. I understand who I was. I know I didn't fall out of the sky and land on a plantation. So when you have knowledge of self and you know who you are and what you come from, it's frustrating more than anything to see us in this position.
Tune into the Artist Exchange every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Live, beexposedradio.com.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Okay.
We're back.
Welcome back, you guys. Welcome back. Really quickly, tonight we have a double header for the Monday Night Football. We have a game going on right now as we speak. We have the New Orleans Saints at the Minnesota Vikings. My Who Dat family, game day family, what up? Told you I'd shout y'all out. I think y'all are losing though. What's the score?
16-6.
Stephon Diggs going off. Apparently that boy got 2 touchdowns and going off on these boys.
Yo, Who Dat Nation, y'all better pull this out because you know I'm coming for your ass tomorrow. Really quick, some shout outs. Scott Tolliver, what's up, dude? He's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so what do we say to that? Got it?
Boo. Respect.
See, he a Ravens hater. He a hater. We got Miss Marsha up in the house, Mark's mom. Insurer is in the building. Angie. Hey, Jason, Norma, Delia. Like so many people tonight. It's really awesome. So, we brought Heather up in here and we got her all hyped on social issues. Let's take a few minutes to interview her.
Let's talk about you.
Right. Let's talk about this beautiful face we got in the studio tonight. So, Chef Heather Smith.
Yes.
First question. Tell us about your career as a chef. How did you fall into the craft, or was this something that you were always doing?
It was something that I always wanted to do.
Okay.
Without aging myself, I grew up watching The Galloping Gourmet and Julia Childs. I'm gonna say I watch reruns, but but I grew up watching that, and then just super supportive parents. Like my mom. My mother can burn. She can really cook, but she does not enjoy it. She cooks because you are not allowed to let your family die. And then my father.
What happened to those type of women?
My father enjoys cooking, but he enjoys cooking like, hey, let's go dig a hole in the backyard and bury biscuits and cook them like on the range. And it's amazing. And at the end of that whole day and you're hungry, all you have is biscuits. So Daddy does, so they're really balanced, really balanced. So yeah, it just was something that I always wanted to do, and I went to school, and here I am.
That's what's up.
How long have you been a chef?
Wait a minute, hold on really quick before you answer that. Yes. I forgot to start it off with a toast. This is what we do. Yeah. I totally forgot.
Well, we almost done. We've been in here getting it in.
Right.
Cheers, y'all. Cheers.
Cab Sav Nights.
Cab Sav, baby. Cab Sav.
They put me on to this. No.
Howard, please, again.
So, tell us about how long have you been a chef, and what's your favorite food to cook? No, I'm not gonna go there. Tell us about you, how long you've been at the chef, and the new things you got going on.
So, how long I've been a chef is probably subjective, but I have been cooking all of my adult life. And what was your second part of your question?
What do you have going on your projects? I'm gonna walk you into that.
Yes. Okay. So, and I'm not sure if you saw the Baltimore City's press release. I have press releases these days.
Oh, excuse me.
Right. Real turned up. So, Baltimore City has a vacant to value program to help deal with blight in the city, and it addresses vacant residential properties as well as commercial. And I was awarded one of the commercial properties. For those of you who are familiar with Baltimore, specifically East Baltimore, 1234 Greenmount Avenue, which was formerly the Yellow Bowl restaurant.
I know y'all know that. East Side, stand up. I
East
know
Side,
that,
baby.
Yeah.
Right, we know the Yellow Bowl.
Yeah, so that is my baby. That's my project.
Fantastic.
At the moment, for the next several moments, that's the project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and tell us, how did you come up with the name 1234? Is there some hidden meaning, some Da Vinci Code?
I always wish it was like a deeper response, but I initially started, other than the tattoo, I initially started catching it on the clock all the time, right? So it just became, I always catch 1234.
See? Lunchtime.
I'm somewhere on the spectrum probably where I feel satisfaction when things are in order. So the fact that there were sequential numbers made me happy.
So usually comes in a time when you're feeling good about yourself and you look up, boom, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock.
Ugly, I look up and it's 12:34 a.m. p.m. Like I just catch it. And then I learned that ascending sequential numbers are indicative. It's the universe. It's whatever you believe in telling you that you're on the right path. Yeah. And so it's funny. The Yellow Bowl's address, as I mentioned, is 1234 Greenmount Avenue.
That's so crazy.
And I didn't even know it was for sale until someone who had etten my food sent me an email and was like, "Oh my God,
girl, that's like when you know it's meant to be."
Yeah. For real. Random numbers, 1234, and that's the address to the place you go.
Right. Come on, son.
Yeah.
So you're in the process of developing that, getting that off the ground. What type of cuisine will that feature, or have you gotten that far yet?
Absolutely. So the whole concept, architectural drawings, the whole thing is ready to go. We just have to. It's a total gut rehab, so it's a big rehab project. But I shot. The Yellow Bowl was soul food. Anybody will tell you that.
Yes.
I shy away from the expression or the label of soul food because I think, on one hand, I don't think it has much of a meaning, and if it does these days have a meaning, it conjures up a specific plate of fried chicken, collard greens, mac and cheese, and either a biscuit or some cornbread.
The death of us.
I have no issue with those things, but that would not be all that it is.
Right.
Hold that thought. You guys, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to have Chef Heather Smith. And we also got the owner of the Nighthawks, Tanya Bryan, on deck. Y'all don't go anywhere. Just a bit outside.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice Products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice Products today.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice Products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice Products today.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Welcome everybody to the
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today. Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right, I got it. So, as we rapping on this beat, bars. Right. So we're gonna give you updated score of the game. Minnesota 19, New Orleans 6. Who that boys is letting Kescia down right now. That's all to get peoples. It's all to get peoples. Hey, Minnesota defense, I got you on fantasy, baby. Get my points. Get my points.
Hey, a lot of people have been saying that their defense is serious this year.
It was serious last year.
Who got Adrian Peterson?
Who that? What? Who that? AD Nunde. It's like a vacation for all day right now.
Yo, I heard the heard the Vikings defense, they could never hit him in practice, so they couldn't wait to hit him.
Oh yeah, that was they was talking about all day today.
Yeah.
His homeboys is like, hey man, I love it. I love all day, but I can't wait to drop him. Oh. We can only blow on him in practice.
All right, y'all. All right. Let's settle down and let's bring it back to Chef Heather Smith in 1234. Tell us, do you have any other projects going on?
I have a couple irons in the fire. I'm just going to say at most, for those, petty Howard is what you are. That feeling you feel is pettiness.
Somebody is learning Howard's true nature.
So, a couple irons in the fire. I'm not going to give everything away, but brunch and breakfast locations coming soon.
Okay. So Baltimore, if you want to know what's going on, the hot new breakfast and brunch locations with Baltimore's hottest chef Heather Smith. Heather Smith, tell us how to follow you on Facebook. Tell us how to follow you on Instagram.
So follow me on Instagram. The IG is And She Cooks Too. TOO ANDSHECOOKSTO.
Oh, that is just adorable.
Because and she cooks too.
The full package.
I've heard. I just don't know about it.
But follow me on IG if you have any questions about food. If you want any recipes, I post them regularly. Nice. I'm all about the food.
What's a good game day food?
So that's a good question, because despite my current boycott status, it's been hard for me. I'm not fronting like it's like I'm just not watching football. I'm a football fan.
Yeah, it's part of our culture.
And I think a lot of women are football fans, partially due to the pink jerseys. But I think that there's always the choice between brunch and day drinking and a meal that lasts all day.
Right.
And like the game, and that's BS. So my goal is to bring sporting events and brunch together.
Try to bring it together?
Yeah, that would be dope. So when you say good game day food, I'm like chicken and waffles, son, and bottomless mimosas.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's a good pairing with a good, let's say, chicken and waffles? You know, you gotta have beer. You gotta have beer for the fellas, and maybe a little bit of liquor. But you want to start with the beer.
Okay.
Start slow, then go into the liquor. So you have.
right.
So let's say I got me a nice Guinness, nice strong, deep, dark. Love me some Guinness. What goes good with that? Chicken waffles, or do I want something lighter that matches up with that Guinness?
Well, a Guinness ain't light.
I know, that's why I want something lighter.
Maybe something dark and smoky.
You could do that. That would be really consistent across your meal. You could
smoked
eat
ham.
Ooh,
I can see some like
smoked salmon.
I got you, smoked salmon. Poached eggs on some smoked salmon. Look at me up here getting.
Said that.
I need to go
Why
smoke
didn't
a
you
joint.
say smoked
Look at me. I mean, we in here getting creative. I'm glad y'all didn't even pick up on what I just said.
Bon appetit, mother.
Hey, we're gonna go smoke a joint and come up with some more recipes.
And another one.
I got another one. So
we have jobs. We have jobs.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea about the weed and none of that. No.
Hey, my job ain't test me.
I do not inhale.
I'm just joking.
Randoms.
Please.
I'm just
It's like bars. Randoms.
I said randoms.
Yeah. So Heather, do you have chilling with some friends Friday night, Saturday night? They come to you, Heather, we want you to make your boom. What is it? What is it that your tight family, your closest friends, your close-knit family and friends, what is it that they're always coming to you and asking you to make? What is it? Okay, we're going to get the girls together tonight. Heather, we need you to make some.
Right. So the real true answer is anything I make.
Oh, it's like that, people. It's like that. Anything I make, cause I'm that good. Too bad we hungry up in here.
No, who are only privy to what's on the brunch menu. They sweat me about my biscuits.
Oh,
Take that
Got that bag of biscuits,
Them butter biscuits.
They sweat me about my grits. And I make a mean kale salad.
Yeah.
So,
Lord have mercy.
I think I saw something, one of my searching you today.
What did you find?
Let me tell you.
She had to get up on top.
Yeah, I gotta get on top of that. So I saw that she was doing like pop-up happy hours, pop-up brunches. Yeah, so I was like kind of excited. I was like, it was hard looking for this stuff on the Google, but I'm hungry. Like right now, I'm really hungry.
So you guys will get a taste of some dishes before everyone else. Everybody else has to wait a second because
y'all hear that?
Exclusive.
I'm gonna come through. But the next brunch will be in the Patterson Park area, and it will be in the month of November. We have some big stuff popping between now and then. But I'll come back and announce it here.
Get your pumpkin spice lattes ready. It's going down.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of the shrimp and grits. I was hungry.
And she cooks.
She cooks
2. Yeah.
Damn.
2. And she cooks 2. Right. Yeah. Let's get it right.
All right. So let's round out this interview. Here at Just a Bit Outside, we have this thing called the Just a Bit Outside Fave 5, where we ask all of our guests their favorite 5 on a specific topic.
Okay.
So we're gonna go just a bit outside.
Oh yeah, you ready for this?
And you gotta be honest. What 5 musical artists do you have in rotation right now?
Right now?
Yeah,
right
who
now.
you listening to? Be honest.
But it can be old school,
new school, anything you want. It's your rotation. Respect it.
Pac always stays in rotation.
All eyes on me.
Nice.
I was listening to Eric Roberson yesterday.
They got a new joint that just came out, right? Eric Roberson.
I'm not up on it. Listen, the way my iPod shuffle is set up, I'm gonna keep it a buck. But Eric Roberson was on yesterday.
Okay, who else we got?
What's that? 2?
2. 3 more.
Man, Always Talib.
Okay.
I'm a fan.
Always.
Pharaoh Monch. Okay.
What's that? 4.
That's 4.
I need one more. Who's running out my 5?
You gotta make it good.
You like the brow type.
When you go in there, are you like, I can't wait to listen to this Cardi B song one more time?
Say the same thing. But I'm gonna keep it 100. It grew on me. At first I was like, this garbage.
Girl, that shit grew on everybody.
And listen, then I was like, these is bloody shoes.
Yeah,
I know these words.
That was the last thing me and Kescia listened to.
What happened?
Walking past our young hip engineer Eric on the way in here, I had it took everything in me to not say it because I was trying to be cool. Because you know how the kids are. Oh, that song old now, but that's all that was on my mind.
Look, I want to hear this. We can't let her off the hook. I want to hear this 5.
Yeah, what's the last one?
Come on, quick.
Shout out to Lauryn Hill.
Okay, Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill.
Stop being late, Lauryn Hill. I paid too much money.
Lauryn Hill and Nas are doing
it.
a concert.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, well there you have it, Chef
Nice,
Heather Smith.
Heather.
Thank you so much for coming in.
I'm hungry. I want some food.
Some grits.
Hey, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with Tanya
Chicken and
Bryant.
waffles.
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that. Cool! That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. And you might just see this. Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem. Ooh. Oprah said, what is the problem? Ooh. You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge. Yeah, you know, you may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up. But
allegedly.
I made it all up. But there was a rumor that they were beefing. But Tyler confirms that they don't have any issues. So it says it was recently reported on the rumors that was swirling that the twosome were on the outs over constructive criticism of a Perry show. Well, I got some constructive criticism, and we can be on the outs, Tyler, and I don't give a damn because I'm gonna make a promo out of this anyway and share it to your page. I need the scenes on Have and Have Nots to be like 5% shorter, each one. I want you to watch an episode of The Young and the Restless, because this is supposed to be a soap opera. No one's dialogue on The Young and the Restless is like this. You don't have to talk about the random plant in the corner for 25 minutes on one damn scene.
They talk about random plants.
It was a blood stain on the floor for 5 episodes. I can't take it. We need to pick this up. I'm sorry. I love the Have and the Have-Nots, and I continue to watch it in its 5th season. But I get so mad when I can go get myself a glass of water and come back, and he had just started the next sentence in his first paragraph. I can't stand it.
They just want to get the point across.
It's not but you don't get the point for 4 episodes. It's too much. So, now according to ET Online reports, Tyler Perry has a pre-cut and dried response to, a pretty cut and dry response to the rumors about him and Oprah. Here's what he says. It's completely false.
What was that? That was your Tyler Perry impression? Oh, God. What?
That was my Medea voice.
Oh, gotcha.
Nothing is accurate in this article except for mine and Oprah's names. That's what he said. I mean, you see what I mean? You gotta stick around. I mean, every Tuesday.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right, and
we're back. We're back.
And we back. Welcome back, everybody. Be Exposed Radio, just a bit outside on this beautiful 9/11 day.
9/11, never forget.
We're checking in again really quick with the Saints and Vikings game. That's 19-9 now. Minnesota Vikings still up 19-9.
Yeah, Minnesota defense, give me my fantasy points. Even though I'm going to lose this week because the guy I'm playing this week, Pound Town, another firefighter, he's putting it on me right now.
Oh yeah,
he's putting it on me right now.
Who does he have on his team?
His team was kind of stacked, man. He had a good draft, man. I'm not going. I hate to give him props because he whines so much, but he had a good draft and he made some good picks. So yeah, he's right now. I think. For this week, he has the highest scoring team right now.
Wow, you just having to play that guy first.
Yeah. Oh, so I think I'm down by 20.
Oh.
So, and I still got a tight end to play.
I was about to say, that's a whole quarterback.
One of my teams is down by 50, so I just I'm looking forward to next week. Okay,
let's talk some real football now.
Right, let's talk some real football. We have a very special guest. I mean, this is really big and exciting for the Just a Bit Outside family. We had the owner of Baltimore's professional women's football team, the Nighthawks. We have the owner, Tanya Bryant, in the building tonight, you guys. Give it up.
Hit the bell. Give shouts out.
Thank you. I feel the love.
Man, I'm telling you guys, like I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, we've been trying to make a big effort in covering women's sports on the show, and to actually have Tanya on here, I mean, it means so much. Thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's just get right into it. So tell us, how did you get involved with football?
It's actually pretty interesting. I didn't realize women's tackle existed, and one of my friends that we were partners in another business called me one day and said, hey, there's a chance to start a women's tackle team in Baltimore. I thought it sounded like a great idea and something that was needed, and jumped right in. So the first women's tackle game I ever saw was actually our first game in 2008.
Nice.
That was the game in Brooklynville.
Yes.
Right.
At St. Paul's.
Okay. So, so how did you become like owner of the organization? I mean, I know you said you watched your first game. Like, how did you fall into that? Like,
that's
how does one become owner of a football team?
Complicated story. Let's just say it started with a group of people, and by the time all the smoke cleared, it was me.
Huh? You was the last woman standing.
Yeah.
Last of the Mohicans, huh?
Pretty much. Women's tackle is one of those things that on paper sounds like a good idea, and now this is going to be easy, and the money's just going to come pouring in, and people are going to be banging on my door for tickets, and that's not what
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and I write a lot of checks.
So you were the one that had the foresight is saying, hey, I'm gonna stay with this. I'm gonna make this happen. This is gonna make a lot of people happy. All money starts slow before it gets big.
Right.
So I'm guessing, for I assume that was the thought you may have had that kept you in.
Yeah, I think most of us, the old heads, I can say that now because I'm going into our 11th season.
Yeah.
The vision was a little bit bigger. It wasn't about money. Like, we're intelligent people. The money is not there yet in women's tackle. So for anyone that's thinking this is a good moneymaker, don't do it. Open like a hot dog stand or something. Like,
but that's a restaurant. That's how most things start.
You've got to love football.
But with this, it's you're fighting a couple different things. You're fighting the thought that women shouldn't be playing tackle football. Or at least not in clothes. So that's the reality, though, right?
That is reality. I like that.
I don't have anything bad to say about that league because I actually have a lot of good friends who play there. So a lot of good athletes there too. It's an entertainment product like any sport, right? And people have a lot of options. You've got the NFL, you've got arena football, you've got the WNBA, you've got soccer, you've got hockey, you've got on and on and on and on and on. So it's managing to break into that sports world with something that's appealing enough, and I think part of the struggle for women's tackle is just what's our identity, who's our market, and getting people to understand that, we're playing real tackle. We follow college rules. This is not, pity pat out there. We hit.
It's real deal.
Right. So
I love it. I love
tell us about the season, like the timing of the season. Specifically when you guys play, and if anybody was interested to try out for the team, the timing of the year for interest, when interest starts kicking up for tryouts. Like if somebody wanted to actually try out for the team, when
Chef
and
Heather.
how?
Chef Heather was just asking about that.
Yes, they should be getting ready right now. Tryout number 2, September 23rd.
The camera's right there. Please look in the camera and let them know. Say that
Tryout
again.
number 2, September 23rd. St. Agnes Field. Go to our website, www.baltimorenighthawks.com. Looking for athletes, so that's what we're doing now.
I see you flexing, Kescia.
It's time.
Hey, she's been in the gym. She hit a couple home runs this year in softball.
Scared of that.
So apparently, your offense, they be putting up the numbers. You got 355.8 yards per game. Woo! Y'all putting up some numbers, huh?
I was pretty happy about that. Not to mention Offensive Player of the Year.
Woo! And who was that?
Shout out to Shay Fitzgerald.
Okay.
Shay Fitzgerald.
Shay Fitzgerald.
What up?
Over 1,000 yards, second season in a row. So.
Woo!
So what type of runner is she? Is she
Mack truck?
I was about to say, is she a scat? she elusive or she go through them?
She does not tiptoe. She's
beast mode.
Yeah, she really hurts people's feelings. I was like,
Ooh.
You didn't have to hit her like that. Does she owe you money? You hit her like she owes your mom some money. Actually,
I love it.
Those are always your favorite types of players to watch.
Yes, love that. Always
So-
a smile on my face.
We were just talking about the timing of the tryouts and everything. Can you give us like a little idea of what the tryout process is like?
It's interesting. I start out with a little speech for them to just let them know we're here to support each other. Everybody's at a different level athletically. don't make me put you out for not being supportive of other people. No, it's your standard tryout. I mean, it's 2 hours. It's pretty intense. We start with a warm up. Obviously, you want to prepare your body for the drills we're about to put you through. 40 different agility drills and things. We want to get a good feel for, are you a skills player? Are you not a skills player? Who's got hands like bricks? Who can't catch?
To place everybody.
There's things you can kind of figure out and assess pretty quickly.
Yeah.
People who this is not for you, or you don't look very good right now, but you got a lot of passion, so we can work with that. So
that's the interesting part in football, is that there's a place for almost everybody. No.
Yeah, I mean, you have some quarterbacks.
If you fit into that athlete persona,
well, I mean, you have some quarterbacks who come out of college and they do wide receiver. They play special teams.
If you're big and slow, you can play fastball.
I think the better statement is it's a position for everyone's level of play.
That's very.
Or maybe talent level.
Yeah,
athletic. If you're big and slow, you can play football. If you're fast, you can play football. If you're strong, you can play football. There's a position for you.
Like I said, it's a level.
Right? They don't just.
It's levels to this.
So Tanya, numbers wise, as far as trials would go, what kind of numbers are we usually looking at on an average year? Like, what are we starting out with? What are we trying to get down to?
What's the cut down number?
Right.
53-man roster?
Yeah, what are our chances here? What are our chances here to get Kescia and Heather on a roster this year?
I do not have the same cutting standards as the NFL. And definitely not the NCAA. They're usually carrying 100.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have this kind of problems yet, so we're good. We're good.
So you got a lot of two-way players?
We probably end up somewhere around 40.
Okay.
Sometimes a little bit higher, obviously. In women's tackle, you have a few things you don't have in men's sports, like pregnancies.
True, very true.
That's one of those things you don't have. Anyone coming to you going, I can't play. What happened? I'm pregnant. But good for them. Nighthawks love the kids. So yeah, that's typically not a problem in women's football.
Not in the middle of the season, Jesus.
Right.
Middle of the season and preseason.
You have to treat it like an injury, I guess.
Right. We're gonna put them on a 9-month IR.
List.
You gotta put them
9-month IR.
We actually put them on the PUP list.
Right.
Well, that's a good segue to my next question. Tell me, what are some of the challenges you face as an owner of a team in the Women's Football Alliance?
I think probably the biggest thing, aside from just trying to get fans, trying to get the word out, obviously, we certainly don't get the same advertising as the men's teams. And then just, fighting for space, whether it's indoor facilities or outdoor stadiums. I think that's probably the biggest problem.
All right, hold that thought. You guys, we're going to get Tanya to stick around just a little bit longer. So don't go anywhere. Just a bit outside. Tanya, Howard, Jimmy, Kescia.
Frostburg, baby.
Berg in the house.
Boom.
Woo.
Check out this flashback from the Artist Exchange radio show.
That's the biggest thing, is just empowerment. Just get off of the begging line. Just be proud and just get our pride and our dignity back, because as a child, we're taught how to go and beg for a job. Our parents, they literally taught us how to make sure you pull your pants up. Me, I'm 6'7", so I'm a bigger man. I was always taught how to not be threatening or intimidate people when I go into different interviews or different scenarios. And so we're literally taught how to condition ourselves, condition our speech, everything, in order to go and beg these people for a job, because we know when we walk in the door, I have to tear down 10 stereotypes before I get past hello. So we need to eliminate that. And we need to eliminate that, and the way that we do that is employing ourselves and employing our brothers and sisters. And so that's our mission, is group economics, uplift ourselves, because I can't empower anyone until I empower myself, and change from just being willing because it's in my heart and my passion to see my people succeed and see us do better, and change the social order, because I know that we are not supposed to be on bottom. I understand who I was. I know I didn't fall out of the sky and land on a plantation. So when you have knowledge of self and you know who you are and what you come from, it's frustrating more than anything to see us in this position.
Tune into the Artist Exchange every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. live on BigExposedRadio.com.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
Man, it is what it is. Man, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is.
This fly T Miles, also known as Tyree Miles, and Mr. Miles the writer.
Hip Hop K, check us out every Friday on Be Exposed Radio at 9/11.
Coming to y'all soon.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Alright, y'all, welcome back. We were able to convince Miss Tanya to stick around with us a little bit longer to talk about the Nighthawks. When we left off, we were talking about some of the challenges that she faces as the owner of a professional women's football team. I want to talk a little bit about your head coach, Tim Smart. How did you hook up with him, and how did he become part of the organization?
Ironically, my former head coach is who got Coach Smart to coach with us.
Really?
Yeah, he was our OC for a couple of years, and you know, as often happens, you realize it's time mutually to transition. So I looked at Coach Smart one day and said, he's like, "Oh, what are you thinking?" And I said, "Well, I'm looking at my next head coach."
Huh.
Nice.
That was gully right there.
Yeah.
Gully right there. Yeah, I'm looking at my next head coach. Sign this dotted line, homie.
And he's like, okay, thanks.
Well, you put it that way.
I mean, you know, Coach Smart brings a strong sense of discipline and some things that we needed, and he's been in the women's tackle world now for it's about 16 years, including the years he's been with us. So in various places, because his background's military. So I mean, he understands the sport, he understands the challenges. Just very even tempered, and just student of the game. So very happy to have Coach Smart as our head coach.
That's awesome. Another question. So, we were talking a little bit offline. So, okay, so the difference between the IWFL to the okay, so
it was ask me this question. Everyone in women's tackle wants to know this question.
Right. So what's
no one thought I would ever leave the IWFL.
Right. Okay. So the IWFL stands for
Independent Women's Football League.
Okay, which the Nighthawks were a part of, but they recently moved to the WFA, which stands for
Women's Football Alliance.
Okay, so how did that happen?
That's like answer this question. I'll put it this way. You know, it was 9 years. I was very, very involved in that league. Put a lot into it. I've compared it to a divorce. I
won half. Just
both
half.
parties tried their best, and they're just the point where
Just
you got to
didn't
admit
work
it's not
out.
going to work. But you don't want anybody to say anything bad about, you know, the relationship you were in for 9 years, and tried to make flourish. I mean, you know, I'm very good friends with the CEO and COO there. Obviously, it's a little tough after you leave, but no, there were just some things I was unhappy with and had been unhappy with for a couple of years, which they knew. I mean, I had communicated it wasn't. They didn't wake up and see the announcement that I'd left. Like,
so you made the executive decision.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Nice.
No, it was my decision, and I actually gave them a couple months before I announced to just kind of talk to some other team owners that were unhappy there, who also ultimately ended up leaving after I did. But
wow.
You know, just sometimes you need to make a change if things
Change is
aren't
good.
going the
Yeah,
way you
hey.
hoped. So that's it's my very diplomatic way of answering that.
Did a good job. You did a
Good
good
job.
Thank
Hey,
you.
they prepped you well.
Nice way. To say that. Nice way.
You should have been. We was hoping you could be more Jerry Jones and less.
Nah.
Like, oh man, you know
That's
what?
not my
Let me
style.
get some of that
Not my
wine. Let me
Not my
tell
style.
y'all.
how this went down.
No. I still have friends over there that I support in that league, and
That's
they know
what's up.
that. I support women's tackle, period.
Mm-hmm. Dig it.
It had to have been very recent. If you actually search the Baltimore Nighthawks on Wikipedia, you're still under the Independent Women's Football League.
Oh, we wanted to fix that.
No. Well,
right.
that'll be fixed by 11 p.m.
I'm gonna send them. Right. I'm about to say. I'm
Might
gonna
get
send
fixed
them an
in the
email
car.
tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how that happened.
But I went to your website and I saw the difference.
But it's right on my website, though.
That's right.
And
That
the
is
website
correct.
again
and
is
Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah. Tell them about your Instagram, your Twitter, and your website again.
Oh, sure. So Facebook, we're Baltimore Nighthawks. Twitter's B Nighthawks. Instagram, B Nighthawks. So we're out there. And the website's www.baltimorenighthawks.com.
All right, fantastic. To go just a little bit outside the realm of football, in 2009, the Nighthawks hosted a Pink Ribbon Bowl, raising awareness for breast cancer research. What other kinds of charitable efforts are you guys involved in?
Quite a few things. We work with Healthcare for the Homeless. We
Okay.
do the chocolate affair every February. We're usually the ones running around doing the auction with the
Okay.
iPads. And that's the biggest fundraiser they have in Baltimore City. I've done the polar bear plunge for the last straight.
Woo,
To
I
support
did that
Special
once.
Olympics.
Did you?
No, I didn't get in. I just supported my
I did that.
I did that once. I ain't heard it, but I did that
It
once.
was funny because everybody from my shift was jumping in, and I was sitting on the side drinking hot chocolate and holding their towels. Like, come on, get back.
That sounds like Howard. That sounds like you.
The towel purse is very important. That is an extremely important role. Don't discount that.
Yes, it was.
Right.
Yes,
You were
it
there
was.
with the towels when
And
they jumped out.
And hot chocolate. I was like, here you go home. Here you go.
Yeah,
There
you want
go.
a towel badly when you get out of that water, so,
So-
you keep doing your thing.
The polar bear plunge.
We also work with the Girl Scouts, so this past
That's
Saturday
cool.
was their cookie kickoff.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Girl Scouts, brownies, daisies. We set up an obstacle course, ladders, step overs, some cones, made them zigzag through the ball.
That's awesome.
Get that footwork.
Get the parents out. It was like, hey, Mom, nah, you look like you. Go ahead, get out there.
So, and this
Oh, there's
time,
a couple dads, come on.
Let me ask you a question. So when you were doing all this, what were you thinking? I'm recruiting. This is my recruiting part right here.
Well, they're a little young.
Brownies are like 5,
but
I'm just saying.
A couple of the moms did get a card. Like, hey,
yeah.
Don't forget
I saw
me.
that pass.
Yeah.
As a card.
I saw that footwork. That footwork.
I'd be like, how old are you? Yeah, just call me 4 years. It was good. I'm probably gonna end up having a Girl Scouts Day and get all of them out to one of the games because it's we've worked with them for a couple of years now. Because one of the moms came up to me and she goes, "Hey, you know, a couple years ago you had us doing burpees. Is that
damn?"
Yeah, this is the mood I was in that day. We got it in. I had
I don't even do burpees.
minutes to.
You was not in a good mood
to do workout. The kids loved it.
Did they?
Oh, it was pretty funny to me. I looked at her. I was like, "That was like 4 years ago. You still remember that?" She was like, "Yeah, I really don't like burpees."
Yeah.
There's no burpees today because we're outside. But you know, next time we're inside, I can't promise I won't do burpees.
And with the Girl Scouts, it's almost like a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
It's a great partnership.
If you need any help with volunteering or whatnot with an event, please let me know because I think that's just awesome. Really awesome.
Yeah, they had a good time. It's important to get kids moving. I mean, they're not getting enough fitness and running around anymore. So we're happy to do that kind of stuff.
Okay. All right. So to round out the interview, what we do with all of our guests is the Just a Bit Outside Fave 5. And what you will do is tell us what 5 musical artists do you have in rotation right now. I have a feeling this is going to be very different from Heather's list.
I'm waiting. I'm
excited. On her list.
I'm sitting here with excitement.
Me too.
I'm kind of all across the board.
I love it.
Shoot your shot.
Music.
Shoot your shot.
So, literally in my car right now that I just kind of switched because I have a very long drive to work. So got old Janet and new Janet.
Woo, Janet.
Are you comparing after you listen to each one? Like, I think I like old Janet better than
No, depends on my mood. It depends on the mood, which one that I'm going with.
Anytime, any place.
Man, she's classy.
You can tell where she was in life by her album.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's either, Janet with like the 6-pack abs and
Give me Rhythm Nation Janet any day.
No, this would be If Janet.
Oh,
exactly. That Janet.
Oh yeah.
Tupac.
Everybody right. Heather said Tupac too. All eyes on me.
Got to.
Okay.
George Michael, because some days I just need to hear Careless Whisper.
Just gotta have faith, huh?
Let me be your father figure.
See, I took it back. I want the faith. You just gotta have faith. The faith.
Wait a minute. I wasn't ready for that.
I love George Michael. I went to Artscape, and at the Artscape After Dark concert, there were people there partying with George Michael's mask.
That's what's up.
I was in there singing. They were like, "Who is this dude that knows all of these songs?"
All right, so we got George Michael.
Rihanna.
Okay. I love some Rihanna. She actually spoke to me once.
Was it a dream? Was it a dream?
Of one of her concerts, and she actually said, "I love you guys," but she was actually talking to me.
Yeah, I get that.
Specifically when she said,
"No, she
guys."
looked directly at you. That counts.
Right.
That counts.
Right.
Okay, one more.
And your last one,
and then just Ed Sheeran.
Okay. Darling,
I love Ed Sheeran.
Will be loving you.
Do you watch Game of Thrones at all? Did you see the songs?
This is going to be shocking.
No.
I have never seen.
Shut your mouth!
He was actually on
Shut your mouth!
He was on Game of Thrones.
He was on
that
Game of
person.
Thrones.
I'm
Okay.
that person. I haven't
That's all right.
Hear people talk about it. I'm like, I don't know.
Mark's never seen one episode either. I'd be ready
See,
to fight
I'm not
him.
alone.
It's
Once
all
you
right.
watch, you're gonna be like, "Oh my
You're gonna be
god!
like, oh my goodness, I understand."
Well, what have I been missing all this time? Oh my
You're gonna
god!
apologize to yourself.
You're gonna be mad, like, yeah.
I'll forgive myself.
What's up with that big old ring on your finger?
Hey, look, Mark just said. Mark said, "I'm not the only one."
This is from the first Team USA in 2010. So it was the first women's international tournament.
Show him the bling. Put the fist up. Yeah.
Nice.
Long live
need
the
to get to my
chief.
car safely. So Team USA in 3 games, 201 points to 0.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good time. So I was team manager for the defense.
Wow.
Fantastic. That jump serious too,
Against
y'all.
what other countries were in that?
So the first time it was Finland, Austria, Canada. The gold medal game was against Canada.
Finland has some big girls.
Germany was in it. You know, it was interesting. Germany was very big, but very slow.
Really?
Like, they didn't even play. So when you looked at them coming off the bus, it was like...
It was intimidating.
God,
Jesus, look at these women.
And you start running, and you're like, oh, they can't keep
Can
up.
we test
Can't
them?
catch me. Can't catch me. Can't catch me.
Exactly. That's pretty much how it looked. Austria had a lot of young players, like 15, 16. Like, I remember one ran the wrong way.
Oh, wow. Well, you know,
God bless them.
We were consoling her later. It's like, it's okay, you're young,
slowly.
you'll learn.
Yeah.
That's really cool, though.
Yeah, but the last one this year, actually, the quality of football, the Team USA still won. Team USA is the
of course.
But,
Of course. It's our game.
But I will say, it got scored on more this time. Mexico was surprised. They looked great.
Really?
I mean, they were fast.
And they're known for the other
Super
football.
excited. No, they actually ended up with the bronze.
A lot of Mexicans watch the 49ers, the Cowboys, Arizona.
Yeah, Cowboys, Arizona.
No, they looked... I was actually pretty impressed. Great Britain looked good. Canada came in.
Right.
Silver.
Hey, you got
see more globalization.
So, Tanya, you got a fan, KJ Brown, says, "What's up, Tanya?"
What's up, KJ?
With a wink.
Hey, tell the camera. So, all right. So we had the Fave 5. We did the interview. With a few minutes that we have left, I feel like tonight just flew by.
It did.
Crazy.
Hey.
That's when you're having fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We didn't even talk about the Ravens, did
we about to do it right now. In the few
I mean,
minutes
20-0. How can you not talk?
We got 5 minutes to talk about a Ravens shutout.
So, when you guys were with us during the preseason, I've been talking about how phenomenal our defense is, and they did not let me down yesterday. As everyone has said here, they took on the Cincinnati Bengals yesterday. The score was 20-0. We blanked them. I can't remember the last time that happened.
It was like 2007. I think I was reading something about that. Or 2006.
Oh, you read up on the Ravens win? You really did? You actually were interested in that?
It's so funny because this gentleman right here,
Raven hater.
He said we were going to lose by 10 points.
So hold up. So let's get. I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to the linebacker crew for the Ravens because they played their butts off yesterday. They held it down. Mosley.
Mosley
is when I first saw Mosley a couple of years ago, I was like, dude, he's gonna be a star. He's gonna be a star. And shout out to the ageless one, the T Sizzle, because that boy had a game yesterday too. And other linebacker Mosley, he calls the INT. Now to get back to the realism, your offense still sucks.
Oh my
Your offense was suspect. Look, if it weren't for that Macklin, if it weren't for Macklin catching that slant.
So much hate.
Flacco only did complete 9 passes.
And it wasn't for Macklin catching that slant and taking it to the house.
Right.
It wasn't like Flacco threw some glorious throw like, oh my God, only Flacco can throw that. No.
Be real, Macklin did that. Woodhead was the leading receiver, and he was only in the first.
We would have whooped their ass worse.
And if it wasn't for your linebackers, your corners got toasted.
And Danny Woodhead.
But you know what, though? Really quickly, I want to shout out our offensive line. I felt like they played very
great job. I was not expecting them to play that well.
That's my biggest thing with the Ravens in the offseason. Hey, y'all, don't go nowhere. We got to take a break. We're going to come back, close this thing out just a bit outside.
I still hate the Ravens.
God damn it. Woo!
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Ladies, are you in need of the best quality hair extensions, a cute outfit, or that perfect pair of shades? Pink Ice products can cover you from head to toe, from flawless weaves to apparel. Visit us online at pinkiceproducts.bigcartel.com. We're located at 3000 Old Alabama Road, 119-303, Alpharetta, Georgia. Or give us a call at 470-488-66 888-866-6484. Come on in and check out Pink Ice products today.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired radio show.
I'm just thankful this year I've dealt with, you know, some growing pains, and I've overcome some things, and I've also, you know, accomplished some things in the process. I've learned some things. Like, I've learned, I learned that everybody loves your work until they got to pay for it. That's what I learned. That's what I learned. I learned everybody loves what you do. I mean,
not always.
Listen, the Bible says money answereth all things.
Well,
okay, and there is a place. There is a place where finances is necessary. And when you got kids, and when you got a wife, and then you doing everything, and you know you top dog at what you do, especially when you weren't in the same place you, like with this radio show, you ain't in the same place you were a year ago. Should nobody be coming on the show and not donating to your show?
Can you say that on my show?
Should nobody be coming to your show?
Can you say that in the middle of the live?
Yeah, make that a promo, please.
Should nobody come on this show without donating?
That
is a nice commercial.
I don't care if it's $20.
Donate.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Last time on Talk Lately.
Government. I don't understand why. Look, me, and I haven't said anything either. This is my moment. Where this American Healthcare Act.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
You know, I always, when you watch shows and when they like go to commercial and then people start talking, you're always like, what are they talking about?
Shit. So you guys, we are back with, you know, Tanya Bryant. She agreed to stay with us a little bit longer. So when I left off, I was talking about the Ravens offensive line and how impressed I was with their play. I really feel like they allowed Joe Flacco a lot of time to sit in the pocket and let that ball go. You guys were talking about the Macklin reception, which resulted in a touchdown. Howard, you weren't impressed with our offensive play. I mean, to me, with the strength and the magnitude of our defense, all we gotta do is score three times.
Let's you know, it's the first game of the year. We all see what happens, so we have these perceptions that are not so called truth.
He gonna make me jump across this damn.
What's your team? Huh? What's your team? Oh, the Packers. Okay.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, my bar was pretty low for the Ravens offensive line, so they did better than my bar. Flacco was pressured. He was hit. He was knocked down, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Because the Bengals usually have a pretty good defensive line.
They have our number.
We were 0-4.
Yeah.
Until yesterday.
So, your corners, I think they're young and they still have some ways to go. It was a couple of plays where you looked at, if you want for Mosley, they were beat. They were actually beat.
Or a couple of linebacker
tips. They were beat. But that's a team effort. You can't take that away. You know, as a team sport. If everyone does their job, something good actually happens.
Even Lardarius Webb was flying around and made a couple of good plays.
Yeah, it really did.
So it's a team sport, but let's not get too excited right now about the Ravens. Like, I'm not getting too excited about my Packers.
Because they didn't look too hot either.
Hey, I'm not going to lie to you. They didn't. But long as you got number 12 out there.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, though. That one play, Jordy Nelson, that touchdown. Yeah, I was like, okay.
But, you know, let's not talk about the Packers because I could talk all day. But let's stay on top of the Ravens. Let's stay on topic here. I do think the Ravens are going to have a decent year because of their defense.
Hell, why not?
I do think Macklin is going to be a great player for the Ravens. I think Macklin's going to make things happen. I think the whole I like the whole wide receiver crew. They have speed, and if they can just have consistency with the wide receivers, I still think the Ravens are going to be a competitive team because they're always.
Let's hope that Woodhead's injury isn't too bad.
I think he's going to be out for at least 2 weeks.
I'll take it. I'll take that.
I'll take 2 weeks. I think he can play a huge part.
But overall, I think the Ravens gonna have a pretty decent season. But they got to protect Flacco. The more the season, the more injuries you're going to see. If another injury happens to the offensive line, Flacco's probably going to die later on in the year, especially when they get to play teams. But
I was at that game. Like the moment it happened, I was like, that's ACL.
Oh yeah,
that's his ACL. But I mean, considering he didn't take a single snap in the preseason,
right?
And this was it. You know, you've had no time to build any chemistry or anything.
But he's elite.
Like, this is as bad as it's gonna. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're elite. Doesn't matter if you're Brady. Did everybody see that?
Yeah.
That they
yeah.
But look,
of course we
did. You need time to work with your receivers and bring it together. So for their first time together, I'll take it.
But guess what? Go ahead, Keisha. You
no, I'm about to say, go ahead, say your final thought, because this is the music.
Look, my final thoughts, again, is 9/11, never forget. Also on top of that, even though we say 9/11, never forget, don't forget about the social issues that's going on out here, the things that we are going through. If we can say 9/11, don't forget, we can say, don't forget about the things that the black community has gone through, because it has also been as tragic as 9/11, but just 9/11 was to the United States, so we all came together to actually take care of that. So Kescia, take it out. My last thing is, I hate the Ravens, but go ahead.
I just want to say I am very happy to be here.
Hey, Baltimore, you know how I end this joint. Spread love, yo. We'll see y'all next week, just a bit outside. Woo! Yeah, man, one of these days I'm gonna
not taking responsibility for other people's emotions and things that's going on, and owning up to who you are. I know that's what you